Surat al-Asr. Learning objectives. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh, my friends. How are you today? It's great to see you again. Today our lesson will be about a beautiful surah from the Holy Quran, Surat al-Asr. Are you ready? Wonderful, let's begin. Let's try to understand the interpretation of this great surah together. You can listen to the recitation of Surat al-Asr in the video attached below. Surat al-Asr begins with Allah Almighty saying, by the passage of time. Do you know what it means? Well, let me tell you. In this verse, Allah Almighty swears on an oath by the time. This refers to the lifetime in this world, or the lifespan of a person on earth until the day of judgment. Then Allah Almighty says in Surat al-Asr, surely humanity is in grave loss. This verse means that mankind is in a state of loss. They will enter hellfire if they do not have faith in Allah Almighty and His message. However, Allah Almighty says in the third and last verse of Surat al-Asr, except those who have faith in Allah Almighty, do good and urge each other to the truth and urge each other to perseverance. Can any of you tell me the beginning of this verse? Well done, my friends. It means that those who have faith in Allah the Almighty and the one and only who has no partner and the message of Islam, and those who do good deeds, and those who encourage one another to the truth and justice, and encouraging one another to be patient. Here truth means truth is speaking and following the truth and be just. They are the ones who will be saved from the hellfire and will go to the heaven that Allah Almighty has prepared for the believers. Now, which one of you can share a few examples of good deeds that might help a person enter heaven? Let's talk about some of them. Some of the good deeds that could help a person enter heaven are giving money to the poor, giving food to those in need, being kind and helpful to your parents. Other good deeds that help Muslims enter heaven are praying, fasting, Ramadan, and any other acts of worshipping Allah Almighty. Now, how can believers urge one another to truth and to patience? Let's see how. When someone is sick, for example, Muslims encourage one another towards goodness and patience by supporting and helping each other be patient during these hard times. This is just like Omar did when he learned that his friend Ahmed is sick. He went to him, prayed for his recovery, and asked him to be patient during this hard time so that Allah Almighty will reward him greatly. Now let's see what we have learned today. Today, we learn the meaning of the verses in Surat al-Asr. We learned that Allah Almighty makes an oath by the time to stress the point that man is in great loss. The only exceptions to this loss are individuals who possess four qualities: faith in Allah Almighty, righteous deeds, encouraging one another towards the truth and justice, and encouraging one another to be patient and staying on the right path. We learn that Allah Almighty lets the believers, those who have faith in Him and do good deeds, go to heaven, while the losers of this life will go to hell. Goodbye for now. I will see you in the next lesson.